Let's boost nitric oxide for weight loss. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. Namaste. Today, we're going to boost nitric oxide. 3 main reasons, one for weight loss, one for anxiety, one for gentlemen, to help them where they need to go. So I am streaming live from both our YouTube channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. Also, if you go to the lives, all the lives are recorded. I want you to get 20 minutes of acupressure done. This is a great protocol. It's going to help boost nitric oxide, help you also relax. And also we are on TikTok, Facebook, Patreon, and of course, YouTube. Get super excited. We are releasing 3 books this week. Got to do the final edits on the books. One's on men's health, one's on women's health, and one's on weight loss. So hopefully I can get the final edits done tonight and they'll be available through the Linktree. It's really exciting. I'm really proud. It's taken me over a year to write all those books. Okay, everybody get comfortable. I got the timer. So we're going to do about 20 minutes of acupressure. If you are a super or a subscriber, I'll stop the live and I'll answer your questions. And then also, just know that all our monetization money is going towards funding 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. I just came back from India and I've been gone on a business trip, but I'm back now and ready to rock and roll. All right, we're going to keep it really simple. First protocol that we're going to do, remember, you got little Adam and you got little Anna. The mirror image is like here, is also like here, also like here, here, as well as here, as well as here. And so I'm going to explain to you as we do the protocols what it's good for. We're going to keep it simple. First protocol we're going to do is we're going to circle the eyes. Everybody do this with me for the next 2 minutes. This is a fantastic protocol for a lot of different reasons. Circling the eyes can help with fatigue. It can help with overwork. It can help with stress. It can help with headaches. Guess what? You have sinus cavities here, here, as well as here, and 2 here. And then also, famous point, you all know this if you've been with me, yin tong can help balance the hormones. It can help balance cortisol. Remember, when you're stressed, more cortisol gets released. So it can help you with FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone, nitric oxide, blood sugar, blood pressure. So many people struggle with all of this. One of the common patterns I see is people don't sleep. And if they don't sleep, then they're stressed. Then the melatonin doesn't relate to the serotonin. And as a result, people are feeling out of sorts. You have the cortisol belly. Men can't do what they want. You might not be getting a regular period. Also, your menopause, more hot flashes, more easily weight gain, a lot of things going on, right? So this is a great protocol that you can do. I love doing this protocol. I do a lot of Zoom meetings. I just basically put my Zoom on the camera off and I do this point for a minute or 2. This is a fantastic point. Also, the eyes represent the ovaries for women. The eyes represent the testes, and also this represents the prostate. So a lot of men struggle with prostate cancer. Of course, work with your medical doctor as you should, but this can help as well. So that was already a minute. Let's finish off that point by acupressing yin tong for another minute. Also, when we do these points, I really want you to get in the habit of breathing in from your nose and not your mouth. So for the next 30 seconds, I just want you all to simply breathe in from your nose. Remember, nitric oxide can help with boosting metabolism, can calm your nervous system, and can help gentlemen let the blood to go. Also can help regulate a period cycle. Of course, you are going to do all this with the recommendations of your doctor. 30 seconds, everybody. Breathe in from your nose and acupress yin tong for me. Thank you. See how easy that was? You guys got this. You guys can do 20 minutes of acupressure. Just a few minutes every hour can really help you. Next protocol I want to do is I simply want to acupress just along the forehead. Remember, the whole body is mirror image like this. This can also help you have a bowel movement. It can imbalance the colon, whether you're struggling with too much pooping, constipation, and or diarrhea, right? So this is also a great immunity point. So a lot of people also are struggling with still colds and coughs coughs and flus, and now comes sinus congestion, right? So let's go ahead and acupress this for good health and immunity, along with your doctor's recommendations. Let's do this for the next 30 seconds. Everybody breathe in from your nose, not your mouth. Everybody do this with me for the next 30 seconds. Here we go. Fantastic. See how simple it is? You guys can do this. Next thing I want to focus on is I want to focus on lung 10. This is the mirror image of lung 10. This is a great point because this right here represents the lungs. So it's going to help you to breathe, which is going to help you with nitric oxide, which is going to help gentlemen do what they got to do. Ladies, it can help you regulate a cycle. Also, nitric oxide can boost metabolism, can help you with that cortisol belly, can also help reduce stress. It can be helping with blood pressure and anxiety. Of course, work with your doctor. So we're going to put our thumbs together and we're going to acupress just like this. This is also a great point for helping regulate a period cycle if you have an irregular period or you're trying to conceive and so forth. Yes, a good thing for diabetics. I will give you a recommendation. Give me 1 second. Let me do this for the next 30 seconds. Let's go ahead. Good question. Give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and breathe in from your nose. Everybody breathe in from your nose, not your mouth. Here we go. Fantastic. A lot of good questions coming through the chat. So let me take care of actually 3 things that I saw, and I'll do my best to answer all your questions. You know, I love you all, and it's my duty. I feel it is my duty to help you along your way. Overactive bladder. So this is actually a really big concern for both men and women. We see this. And so let me give you a really quick lesson on acupressure, acupuncture. The yin side, this is the yin side of the hand. This is the yang side of the hand. The inside can balance all the meridians in the body. There's 12 main meridians. So this right here balances the entire body. So simply by acupressing just like this, you can give yourself a full body massage. In addition to that, this area right here also mirror images the spleen, the stomach, the colon, the bladder, the small intestine. So a good thing that you can do if you have an overactive bladder and it's causing you to wake up in the middle of the night is I want you to just simply acupress just like this. You can do this for a few minutes throughout the day, but especially before you go to bed. Also, these points are extremely relaxing and they can help you to fall asleep. Remember, acupressure, acupuncture is based on the premise of releasing endorphins. That is the mechanism of action. So it could be serotonin, opioids, dopamine, and endorphins. So it's going to help you keep relaxed, which is going to help reduce your cortisol. It's going to balance your hormone. It's going to help you along the way. Lindsay, thank you for the donation. It is going towards a free clinic. Also, when we release the books this week, we are also going to use those funds towards the free clinic. I really want to open doors. Hopefully end of this year, next year, we can do it. If you want to see one of the free clinics I did, you can also go to the YouTube TV appearances and you can see my documentary. A lot of people struggle with blood pressure. They struggle with blood pressure for anxiety. They struggle with blood pressure and weight loss. That's a combination. They also struggle with blood pressure and also men's issues, right? So a really good acupressure point, 2 acupressure points, and then I'm going to talk to you about blood sugar, is to actually acupress the rim of the ear. So let me find my ear. So massaging the rim of the ear can help, again, with a full body massage because the entire ear is mirror image just like this. So I want you to acupress just like this. So that is a great protocol to do. So if you're struggling, I can feel my blood pressure rise. So when I feel my blood pressure rise, you got it. You're going to do this for a few minutes. You can also do this for anxiety. You can also do this for cravings to help take the edge off, to sleep better, for cortisol. This is a great protocol. And also cinnamon tea, Ceylon cinnamon tea can help with blood sugar, blood pressure, heavy periods, cholesterol. It's really, really good. Hair loss. This comes up a lot. So for hair loss, if you go to the 7th link in the bio, you'll see all of the products are mostly just from Amazon. Actually, I'm releasing my own products. They're coming out in the next couple of months. Actually, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. The books will come out this week, and then our products will come out in the next 2 weeks. And then I've got a patent I'm working on, which will hopefully get everything finalized by the end of the year. But for hair loss, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the derm roller and get the 7th link in the link tree. And then you're going to acupress just like this in the spot that you are balding. And if you want to do preventative, also this is a great relaxation point. You can also do 20 for preventative. And then wherever you are thinning hair or balding, you can acupress here for a few minutes. You can put rosemary oil in the area before you acupress with the derm roller, or you can use batana oil as well. From what I've read, I haven't seen it with my own eyes. I know rosemary oil works because I had a bald spot here, but rosemary did this for about 4 to 6 weeks and I was good. And then also batana oil, I've seen that have great improvement with my family members, so you can consider that as well. All right, fantastic. Okay, blood sugar. Let's talk about blood sugar. Blood sugar can damage the blood cells, can cause neuropathy, can cause a lot of things. And a lot of people struggle with blood sugar, especially in this day of weight gain, right? So a really good acupressure protocol that you can do. Remember, hand points do not do if you're pregnant. If you are pregnant and you're trying to lose weight, go see your medical doctor. That's for a must. But as long as you're not pregnant, a really good point for blood sugar is this. This can help men as well who struggle with blood pressure and blood sugar. This can also help you with that cortisol belly. In Chinese medicine, the hand represents the belly. It also represents the foot. So this is a great point to help with that cortisol belly, helping you with that fat. I'm trying to think of the English term from a Chinese medicine point of view. And then it also can help you with your gut, like your general gut health. So, and also because this can help you with foot neuropathy, it's a powerful combination. So as long as you're not pregnant, I want you to consider doing this protocol a few minutes, few times a day. There's a lot of protocols that I present on the YouTube channel as well as on the TikToks. And a lot of people message me and they're like, what to do? I don't honestly care what point you do. I want you to get in the habit of doing some points 20 minutes a day total. So let's say you do one point, a couple minutes in the morning, do another point in the afternoon, because the body is intelligence. One mirror image can help with a lot of different things, which is going to help you balance things out. Let's say you struggle with blood pressure, blood sugar, and you're struggling in the bedroom. Well, that if you balance all those things, it's going to help you along with your doctor's recommendations. So really good stuff. Yes, endometriosis. What you can do for endometriosis is the hand also represents the uterus. So this is a great point. This can also help you with the pain with the endometriosis. For inflammation, turmeric. Take a pinch of turmeric, put it in. You can even do ginger, turmeric and ginger in water and tea. Let it steep for about 5-10 minutes and drink it. Really good to do turmeric tea. I actually do a chewable for turmeric and ginger, and that has helped me. For snoring, one thing you can do for snoring is that you can get a gua sha tool. You can get it on the 7th link in the bio, or you can go to the Dollar Tree. This was from the Dollar Tree. And what you're going to do is a couple minutes in the morning, in the evening, in the shower, I want you to acupress and do this. And this is going to clear out your nasal passages to help with snoring. All right. Okay. Acid reflux, a little bit of lemon water. Lemon water is really good. Lemon water is going to help you poop. It's going to help you with your cravings. It's going to help you with acid reflux. Trying to get pregnant, regulate your period cycle, and also figure out your fertility window. This is a great point for regulating your period cycle. Also, it's going to help you with ovulation. You can do it with IUI, IVF, a couple minutes, a couple times a day. Yes, fantastic. All right, for neck pain, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this. As long as you're not pregnant, you can do this for neck pain. And actually for neck pain, you can do this. And then you can rotate your neck after you do that for a few minutes. Okay, stop smoking. Yes, 2 points. Work with your medical doctor. You got to work with your medical doctor. But you can acupress along the rim of the ear. And then you can also acupress behind the ear on the end point. Do that few minutes or every single time you want to smoke, and definitely work with your medical doctor. Headaches, this is a great acupressure point that you can do. Headaches are so common this time of year too. I think it has to do with the air pressure. Oh, this is a good question. Nail psoriasis. Nail psoriasis, get cocoon nut oil. You can get, Alba makes a great cocoon nut oil and do that. All right, you guys, let's do 2 more points. So we are focusing today on nitric oxide. So the points that we did, remembering the protocol, we did this to help you to relax. And then we also, I'm trying to think through what we did. Then after we did this, we also did this. And then we also did lung 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the inside, because this can represent the lungs. So let's go ahead and breathe in from your nose, close your mouth, and do this for the next 30 seconds or so. Here we go, everybody. Good questions coming through on the chat. YouTube channel is Empirical Grace. You can head on there. There's 2 channels, Empirical Grace, which is a lot of men's information. So if you're a man or have a man in your life, you can head on over there. And then you can also do Empirical Grace, Fertility, and Weight Loss. Also, Instagram, they're all the same handle. It's Empirical Grace. You can search for that. And then somebody asked another really good question here. Oh, for dry eyes, you can try chrysanthemum tea. You can get it on Amazon. I think actually some of the links in the bio on Women's Health, Men's Health have the chrysanthemum tea. You can also get it at most Chinese grocery stores. Kidneys, you can massage the rim of the ear. So that's going to help, because in Chinese medicine, kidneys represent the ear. So if somebody has nice ears, they have nice kidneys, at least according to Chinese medicine. Okay, awesome. All right, let's do this. I want to answer some of the questions on YouTube. So let's go ahead and end with Yin Tong for 30 seconds. Everybody breathe in from your nose, close your mouth, and let's do this. Face cream that I'm using, it's a probiotic that's also a face cream that helps. Also, the Body Shop makes a great vitamin D cream that I've been using, and I also use a turmeric scrub. So if you go to our link in our bio, we have some of the products that I use. I'll try to put the full thing that I do. For PCOS, you can do this. This is a great point to help with hormone balance, ovulation, weight gain, as well as regulating a period cycle. Okay, awesome. And then for induction of labor, I take it really seriously. I do it in the practice. What the protocol is that you got to get permission from your midwife and or your doctor. And there's some questions that we have to ask on blood pressure and blood sugar and some other things to make sure it's safe for us to induce labor. So I would encourage you to do that. I wouldn't give you acupressure points without doing a little bit of a consultation. So I'm sorry, but do go through the proper channel. Okay. All right, then you don't have to hold your breath when you do all of this. You can just simply breathe in from your nose. That's all good. And then dark circles can actually be a mineral or vitamin deficiency, so do work with your medical doctor. But I found great luck using a turmeric scrub, so that can help as well. Spleen support, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this. As long as you're not pregnant, for spleen support, this is a great point. Remember, get 20 minutes of acupressure in. And then, is acupressure good for epilepsy, like so forth? So this is actually a really good question, and it hit homes to my family. My father is epileptic. Also, I have uncles, my dad's brothers, who are also epileptic. I can tell you from my own experience, my dad absolutely needs his neurologist's help, and I would encourage anybody who struggles with seizures to work with their neurologist. But what I have seen is that the acupressure and the acupuncture can help calm my dad, calm his nerves. So I have seen that the seizures are more infrequent. He still has them, but the acupressure and puncture has been a good addition to what he has worked and dealt with for the last, I would say, 50 years of his life. So absolutely work with your neurologist. A good protocol that if you're seeing an acupuncturist for epilepsy that you can ask your acupuncturist along with your doctor's recommendations is you can do gallbladder 34-41, liver 3-8. You can also do triple warmer 3-10, as well as PC 6 and 9, throw in 3 weights, as well as 3 emperors and 4 flowers. How to enhance muscle of legs? I would keep it simple. You can try Epsom salts that can help bring oxygen to circulation, and then get your steps in. Definitely get your steps in. Try to do, start off with a half an hour walking. Most of the world's population is able to do about an hour. If you can do an hour walking, it's really good for just stress and also just good in general. Boosting nitric oxide. Yes, let me repeat the protocol and let me give you also another recommendation. By the way, I cannot stress beets. Beets are so great for nitric oxide, nitrates. So you can drink beet juice. You can boil the beet, peel it, and then slice it, put it in your salads, smoothies, curries. When I drink beet juice, I can feel the bump in energy. Remember, nitric oxide can create energy, blood flow. That's why it helps men in the bedroom. So as far as acupressure, what we did today, we circled the eyes, then we did the forehead, then we did lung 10, then we did the yin meridians, and then we did yin tong. Great protocol to help with anxiety, blood pressure. Also, weight loss can help bring blood flow to the penis as well. Of course, with all of these recommendations, work with your medical doctor and do your best to get 20 minutes of acupressure a day. And then another good question, anything for lungs? I would say, again, work with your doctor, but you can do the forehead point for a few minutes and then lung 10. Get a few iterations of that during the day. And then for fibroids, a great protocol you can do is fist on top of fist. And then also a castor oil pack over the fibroids. Absolutely work with your medical doctor. Great live today. I will be back on here. If I have a little energy, I'll come back on here tonight. Otherwise, I'll be on here tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching me, believing and trusting in helping you. Of course, work with your medical doctor, get 20 minutes of acupressure. We will release the books this week and also products, and then hopefully the patent product at the end of the year. And all the proceeds we are funding to help open two future food clinics, and I want to make them long-term and sustainable as best as I can. So thank you for your support, and I will see you soon. Bye.
We would like to thank Anita's friends and business contacts who donated their time, money, and medical supplies to the Rapely Free Clinic.
We're here in my grandfather's marriage hall, which is now being converted into our clinic or free hospital. We have been here for 4 months, and we have treated about 1,000 patients with over 8,000 or 9,000 patient visits. Most of the patients are farmers and agricultural workers, so a lot of the things that they're dealing with is